What's up, my people? We are live. Happy Tuesday, folks. So let's get right up into this. Will Rick try to kill Alexis on General Hospital? Because baby boy is mad right now. Um, he's been tied up. Yeah, that was hilarious when Ava said, "How many times did I tell you about um how much fun that ball gag is?" I'm like, Ava's a freak. We all know Ava's a freak. But dang. Hey, Black Purple! Yes, glad you're back. I can't believe they preempted General Hospital today, tomorrow, and possibly also Thursday. Hi, Tommy. Yep. Claire finally dumped Kyle, which is good for her. And congratulations on getting a job, Tommy. And hi, Crystal. How are you tonight? Yeah. Ava Jerome, she's the breath of fresh air. So you see, uh, nope, your Ava will probably come in and hit him over the head again. If she did, it would be defending. Well, would you rather Ava let Alexis die? Okay? Ava was trying to do a good deed if she saves Alexis' life. But one thing that I liked about that dialogue between Ava and Alexis, it's really actually true. They can go back to acting like the other doesn't exist in town. Because let's not forget, before they of Ava being the one that reported Alexis, they never interacted until all that nonsense. That was a rewrite, okay? Ava was not thinking about Alexis when that initially happened. So that really felt like that was actual continuity today because it's very true. Ava did not give Alexis the time of day for most of 2023 and 2022 and 2021. But in 2024, they wanted to do that last minute BS. Did you see Beyond the Gates, Tomas playing Cat and Eva? Of course he is. We always knew he was a dog. I hate people that turn out to be low down, dirty, cheating dogs. Even though I don't like Cat very much, but it's still, that's not the point, Tomas. You're supposed to treat women with respect. What is wrong with Tomas? Okay? I'm just saying. Didn't his mother teach him some manners on how to treat a lady? So many beautiful women out there that are cheated on by these dogs. And then so many men that are cheated on by these unfaithful women. It's crazy. Did you see how Eva became Skank Jr. like her mama Leslie on Beyond the Gates? I knew she wasn't fall off such a lie and always having her eye on that man. Hi, Allison. Look, Eva, she looked good. It was about time they hit the sheets. I hate the drug screen for a job. I know. Why they need to worry about what I'm doing? I'm sober. I love when Tracy Quartermaine pushed Drew Kane out those chairs. Oh, yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. But is he the real Nathan West? No, he's creepy as hell. Britt, follow your instincts, girl. Don't let that creepy man near that boy. I'm just saying, old Britt want to buy into that all she wants. Nathan ain't ish right about now. But like he said, but like Brock TV said, that better not be no Peter August. I am not in a mood to review anything that got Peter August in it. So I'm warning y'all now. If Nathan turns out to be the Peter August character, that is it. I am not sitting through that nonsense. I'm telling you that right now. What? Hi, Arthur. How are you? Watching Beyond the Gates. Woof, woof, woof. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Tamara Price. But I'm warning y'all right now. There ain't no way in the world I'm sitting through anything Peter August. I'm just not doing it. I got rid of that man. That man managed to push every button in that I didn't even know was possible. He managed to get under my skin. I never knew Monica had a sister. Me neither. I mean, I think she mentioned it once. Hey, Double C. Britt looked like she was scared of Nathan. Yep. Especially scared to have him near that boy. I'm like, I don't know, because I think when Maxie gets out, she will be whooping ass and taking names. I'm just saying, Maxie would be like, "Did you hear your Ava asked Rick if he remembered? She told, yeah, that's what I acknowledge. Being strapped down could be fun. Your Ava's off the hook. She sure is. I know Ava's a freak. That's what she said. Now, but it could be a program, Nathan. It better be. If not, if I swear, if they find a way to make that Peter August, that is it. That is absolutely it. I won't review not one episode of that. I won't acknowledge that on this channel. I just won't. It will really be all about Ava. What did they do in a drug screen? Make you pee in a cup. Ava is such a freak. She sure is. She's a super freak, super freak, super freak. Oh, dad. Look, Ava Jerome, she be getting it on, okay? That's a good looking older woman. Ava, she got her thing going. She sure do. Cause But yeah, but that, like I said, that was definitely a call to history when she said they can go back to pretending to not notice each other when they're bump into each other in the same town. That was true. Nikki on my nerves right now. Both Britt and Dr. O acted strange when they found out Nathan was alive, and Nathan's face after Britt hugged him a bit weird. Even I still don't like Liesl Obrick because, oh, hi, Susan. How are you? Gigi's been legit tripping out to me the last 5 years since the dark year. Where did they suddenly get all these creepy, unsettling sci-fi shit and resurrecting people from lately? They've been doing that. They've been doing that crap. But as long as they don't bring back Peter August, that's just one step too far. I was so happy. But the only thing, when Peter August died, I wanted him to suffer a little bit more. I'm just saying. But I was just happy anyway that he was dead. But I especially wanted him to suffer a little bit. Good to see you. Ours looking good. Thank you. I hope that Ron doesn't get Monica's house. Oh, no, she ain't getting nothing. Something wrong with Nathan. Nothing a smack can't fix. Look. But Nathan, he do look good though. I'm not gonna lie. He looked good. But that's not enough to justify that's not enough to justify anything else of bringing back Peter. Well, thank you anyways. Hi Danny Bear 87. I'm glad to be here. Awesome. I'm glad to have you here too. Yo, Danny Bear 87, I was so upset that I missed your stream on Saturday. I was so upset. I was so mad that YouTube did not notify me because I wanted to make fun of Nia Jax. Did you see how she had to mess up the pin? Hey Darby, it's either Peter or her father Cesar Faison. Either guy gave her the craps, Nathan never creeped his sister out. Nathan is Nathan. If he was Peter, his DNA wouldn't match since they have different moms. Oh please, they always do that. They know how to switch some DNA. They switch DNA all the time on this show. Rick looks spooky. He sure did. I'll be here the drug test till 7 a.m. I remember that day. It's fine. LOL. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, damn. I wanted to make fun of that dump truck, Nia Jax. Cause did you see she always botching something? But I saw her walking into that building and she was tearing down them snacks though. She sure was. She didn't do that. She didn't botch that snacks that she was eating. I'm dead. Nia Jax. I should have. Did you see that when they had her when they showed her walking in? I missed today. Did Rick leave or went after Alexis? They preempted it today. So can I call you Kyreese? No, but I can call you Darby. Okay, Darby. Oh Lord. But yes, I need a drink. No, you don't. Don't be sounding like Nikki Newman. Nikki Newman's a drunk bitch that always needs a drink. That was a gun from Edward Quartermaine's gun collection that shot Drew twice in the back. Look, Edward, if you want to do us a favor and take your son wherever you're at, that'll be just fine with me. Remember Nia screaming, "My hole, my hole." Uh-huh. I'm dead. But it turns out because Nia injured Jade Cargill, that's what happened. Her head was all busted open because Nia's such a a big sloppy wrestler that's always injuring folks. So it's all her fault. I've been waiting for an hour and a half already. Oh, they got you doing that overnight? I mean, we might live in different time zones, but over here, it's 9:14. And if you think I'm doing all that for that, grandson, Drew is Edward's grandson. Well, he could take him wherever he. Oh wait a minute. The real Edward is dead too. So never mind. My hole, I remember that. Oh hell no, I'm not waiting all that long for no damn drug test. I'll pee right here, right now. I'm better than that drunk old ass bitch. I know that's right. Everybody's better than Nikki and her nasty ass. She's so nasty. She is just a nasty old woman. But according to the promo, someone's pregnant, either Jocelyn or Little Miss Portia. Little Miss Portia. She might have found herself pregnant. Surprise, I think not. See, there's a reason they kept her so damn evil since March 5th of 2020 at around 2:30 to 2:40 p.m. It was in that time slot when she was so rude to the Ava Jerome. Like, Ava was being so nice too. I don't know how GH managed to do it, but I couldn't care less who shot Drew. I say let's move on. Look, whoever who shot Drew deserves a nationwide award, okay? Every single state, the knees just lost. Hopefully we don't get a Thursday. Hopefully we get a Thursday's episode. Jocelyn is not the one pregnant. It's the effing poodle puff. Portia should be pregnant. Uh-huh. I swear I would be willing to pee right there in that cup right then and there. Drew woke up way too soon. Exactly. He's supposed to be gone. Also, Josh or Horsha and Ugg. It's going to be who's the daddy, endless storyline I don't care about. Portia is pregnant. It's going to be a who's the daddy. Portia's old ass is knocked up. Sure is. Well, that explains why she's still evil all the damn time. She ain't go through the change and mellow out yet. She's still vibrant enough, I guess. How her old ass having a baby. You know what? But she better carry that baby to term. That's all I know. That baby better live. We got long overdue a black born baby on the show. That's actually born on the show. So whatever. She looked younger enough. So push him out and watch it begin and baby. Get over it. Do the job. Get paid. Portia, my age. Don't make her pregnant. All right, Allison, you might get pregnant again too. Hold up now. Look, I'm dead. Get over it and get the job and get paid. They better be paying for all that time. Mr. Sheffield going on a rampage and then he going on a trip with Holden. What he mad for? Like she dumped him. It is what it is. He was kissing Audra. Oh yeah, and then the last time I was live, I did watch the Young and the Restless, that the rest of that episode. Yeah. Audra, she sure did rip into Kyle. It's about time she ripped into Kyle and Diane. Because it's true. Diane is trash. So of course Kyle was trash too. How did Jack only have one child? Well, two children, but they hardly showed chemo. So how the hell was that his only child? All the years that Jack has been on that show, they only gave him that piece of shit as a son. They had that old stripper rip into miscarriage his baby because Victor. But I'm like, damn, really? That piece of crap Kyle is the only thing that you conceived? Audra roast Kyle on Sunday school, get in trouble. Sure did. She ripped into that. She sure did. Kyle's a shit. Exactly. But I'm just saying, Jack should have. But he sure should have. I don't understand why he didn't. All those women none of them could have gave Jack another on-screen baby all those years ago. How weak was his game? Damn, soap opera characters, especially when for shows that go on for years and years and years, he should have definitely had more than what he got. Jack can have an affair with a young thing and have a daughter, not with his old ass now. We don't need time for that daughter to go have to switch his damn diapers. I mean, even though there are 84-year-old fools getting women pregnant, but that is that child's gonna have to grow up eventually. Kyle's a thief. I just remember he stole from his family. He should be in jail. Absolutely. And he's an ungrateful thief at that. Wasn't even grateful then. Still an entitled ass bucket. But that's his legacy that he's left with. Ugh! I swear, his swimmer should be good. But seriously, Tracy was the MVP when she rolled Drew in his little wheelchair out of Monica's beautiful, intimate memorial like Humpty Dumpty had me 100% on the floor rolling. Hi, Star. Yes, that had me laughing too. And I also like how she corrected Drew when she said, you were not related to Monica. I don't trust Britt. I'm disappointed in Britt's Returns. Britt done pissed me off. No, Britt is my boo. What what did Britt do that's pissing people off so much? Why? Because she's not kissing behind. Is Rick wearing a diaper? What's going on there? Exactly. Is Ava changing his drawers? I mean, Ava was the last one to be seeing him naked on the regular, so I don't see why she would have a problem with it now. But is she letting him wipe or something? I'm like, damn, what is going on? Because he had on a different outfit, that's for sure. I read from Belinda from Soap that this Portia might be pregnant. Well, who's the baby daddy? Nathan is on contract at General Hospital. Sure is. But I think when Maxie gets back, she's remember when Summer was supposed to be his daughter, but revealed she's not. Yeah. Which shows how they are with that one. Because, Jacqueline says Kyle is a loser because he is. Hey, Dewan, how are you? But yeah, Roger. No, not Roger. The absolute audacity and temper tantrum. I have a right to pay my respects to Monica. She was a mother. If he wanted to, he would have done it when the cues were gone. I can't wait for Maxie to wake up and see Nathan, my Maxie heart. Well, I'm sorry, but Maxie's going to slap Nathan when she first sees him. That's what's going to most likely happen. Because Maxie, she's smart. Britt doesn't have to kiss behind, but she can stop being so annoyed and nasty to everybody. I mean, people are nasty to her too. So how much could one person take? Like, yeah, she could drop her attitude with Jason, but Carly's nasty to her, so she's nasty back to Carly. The nanny want chocolate. They extended KS's leave. She won't be back until 2020. No! I need Maxie. I need Maxie in my life. I need her. This ain't fair. I need my Maxie. I need my Maxie. Oh, Maxie Jones. Life ain't the same without her. If Portia's pregnant, I'll be shocked. I thought she had menopause and Trina getting a little sibling. Nope, she ain't having menopause. So the evil, they always let a whole bunch of evil reproduce. And Portia ain't no different because Nathan's the love of Nathan's life. He's hot. Spinelli not so much. So Nathan is in love with another man named Nathan. Eva and Thomas slept together. Britt is trying to keep people away from her so daddy won't hurt anyone. Look, I like Maxie. I love, but yes, Nate will slap Maxie, but she will forgive Nathan. She loves him. Maxie not coming back because Nathan is back. If they should get rid of the linebacker. Maxie and Nathan are still married, so Spinelli loses. Oh yeah, that is true because they are still married. But damn. So does that mean they still got to do 7 new returns? Oh, soap operas love skipping over crap. I mean, she filed all her tax returns as single because she was single. But I'm just saying. So is she entitled to more benefits retroactively? Can't believe kill off Doug. What about the insurance payments that she's been receiving for Nathan? Does she have to? Does she got to pay that back now? What about James's benefits? I was online. She lied to everyone saying that she can't. I meant Nathan is the love of Maxie's life. Yeah, I knew that's what you meant. I was trolling. Oh Lord, Lordy. But yeah, see, she will always be that chick. Remember why not Ashley Heidi? I wonder, did she have Jack? Oh, you're talking about nostrils? The nostrils lady. I remember her. I'm I'm happy Tomas decided to be with Even and Kat. Tomas and Kat are boring. Exactly. Well, Eva and Tomas. Joe, we know for sure. I feel bad for James. James Malcolm West going to throw a ranger. Tomas left Kat for Even at the last time I saw it, but I know they had sex. And then he tried to backtrack after her. Hi, at the bank. How are you? I could just get over how Nathan is back. We saw Faison shoot him. He supposedly flatlined and died in the hospital bed. We saw his open casket funeral, but now 7 years later, Runa over please. If Amy Choi is 50, how did you get her pregnant? I also heard that you tried to hit on Sophia, your stepdaughter. Shame on you. Shame on me. Shame on me would be right because hell to the no. Why would I want that little bag of bones, Sophia? I don't feel bad for Eva because she let herself get played. Exactly. That ain't nothing but Kyreese is too Cat's too stuck up to enjoy sex. Or Tomas just ain't getting that spot right. Gotta keep it in there. Gotta go, ooh. Cause with Cat, she's the type that needs to go. You gotta go in until she screams. You gotta go, oh, I'm dead. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. You gotta stop. You gotta start until like yeah, you gotta get the perfect spot. I'm just saying that's why Cat is like that. You gotta make her you know what first. See, I'm trying to be PG. I'm trying to be PG. Nicole should be around to handle Sophia. Just telling you, Kyreese hit on Ava and Audra. You can have. I don't want Christina. Michael and Jacinda look cute together. Yeah, until I remembered that Jacinda slept with that Boyle. Like, see, that kind of was like, wait a minute. That kind of gave me whiplash for a second. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, wait a minute. She slept with him? I mean, the money must have been really good if that was what was inside of her. I hope you're well tonight. Exactly. It's like I said, these side pieces don't know their role. Hey, Gemini. It's weird Charlotte and Nina didn't reunite. Well, Charlotte is the seed of Chucky. Lies and fallacies. Something's up with Nathan because Britt didn't want to hug him until the mom told her to. What question do you want her to answer? Ava dropped the bag and effed up the thing. Oh, of course, everything's my Ava's fault. Ava probably did that on purpose. She's so messy. Everything she do be so conniving. I'm just saying, she likes to be messy. what that linebacker doesn't want. How dare you? First of all, Brooklyn Quartermaine is gorgeous. She don't look like her, but she effed up. Own it. And Rocky and her kittens asleep. I don't see them. Yeah, Rocky is asleep right now. So is Tammy, and Tanya is just laying down. Hi, Tanya. And Gordon. Uh, just a few more weeks of the four of us. Then I'm releasing the two of the four. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss that. Ted needs to knock off his so-called best friend Carlton and Nicole. Get with somebody. Who? Oh! I see. I almost forgot. Like when you said Nicole, I was thinking on a different show. I forgot about Beyond the Gates for a second. Of that Nicole, Brooklyn Quartermaine is a big Mac. Like she's not even that big. I'm just saying. Y'all just be making nothing out of nothing. She's not even that big. I like Tomas too. Yes, indeed. I sure do. I absolutely do because do you have a cardboard cutout? I do not. I have no such thing. I have a feeling that Claire is planning something. Of course, we all know when Claire is a murderer. She killed her own aunt. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jordan had it coming, but still, it shows Claire, the little Claire bear, that she can't be trusted. But at least Ava got Rick hates Alexis and he hates Christina even more, which is good because I Christina way more than I hate Alexis for being a horrible mother. Because Alexis is one of the worst mothers in the history of mother on General Hospital. Alexis, she sucks because she raised Christina. So that is where my issue with Alexis is. See, Sonny technically didn't raise Christina. So I could hate on now for what he does for that brat as an adult. But I hate um but I hate Alexis a little bit more because of what he's doing, what she's doing right now. She raised that brat Christina to be the entitled, little disrespectful, little self-righteous tramp that I know her to be. And I hate Alexis for it. I do. Good Claire, she dumped that Nepo baby. Have you forgot Claire almost killed the whole Newman family yet? Well, that was her good deed. Rick got out and Alexis and has that knife that her mother killed her with. I am not mentioning anything about that TV show or that man. Claire didn't waste any time holding out the dumping crybaby Kyle. Absolutely, I would have dumped Kyle too a long time ago. Because 1 second, I wanted to show my Ava as I love my Ava. So of course I wanted to see her. her.
In the past, all of us. Well, I'm willing to do that. It seems like you and Christina are willing to do that. But the one person who might not be so amenable is Rick. Rick doesn't have a choice. He committed crimes. If we go down, he goes down. Alexis, the guy has been bludgeoned, drugged, trussed up. He's being held captive by the ex-wife he hates, the niece he hates even more, and the ex-lover he is probably pretty displeased with. I know Rick. He will get upset, he will kick and scream and feel thwarted, but then he will lick his wounds and he will get over it. He'll be fine. I don't know. Everybody has a limit to how far they're willing to be pushed. Good night, Alexis. Ultimately, after Quartermaine, Suzanne, what do we have on the docket tomorrow?
See, Ava was right once again.
Right, the reading of Monica Quartermaine's will. That ought to go smoothly. Do me a favor, will you? You make some hard copies and leave them on my desk.
Now, that is my Ava. Always thoughtful. Now, Ava's probably going to have to help Alexis yet again. I mean, another person saving Alexis's life. That's just a whole lot of fun. But at the end of the day, that's what Ava does. She saves people. See, people don't understand that Ava is actually a good person. Actually, Nancy Lee Glenn got fired or she leave General. I hope. Good. Yep, I won't. I won't be talking about Thomas Which couple. I won't be talking nothing about that horrible TV show. Kyle is slow in bed. That's why Claire don't want him. The Ted character, he don't care about Martin and Kat and Nicole. He focused on his marriage to Nicole and Eva and Leslie crap. He need to get over her. I'm not mentioning that show because no. I have had it up to here with that show because Kyle's a loser. That's why. Maybe you don't like Tomas because Ava sucks. No, Ava is the best thing since sliced bread. How could you say that Ava sucks when Ava has brought so much joy to this show? Do you need me to list all the great things that Ava's done on this show? That would be a very long list because Ava's the gift that keeps on giving. Do you think Sophia taking pictures of drunk Holly so she could set up Johnny? Yep. Sophia is conniving. But why is Sophia still around? That's what I want to know. Why is she still around? Like, she had the baby. She didn't want to keep the baby. Now she just wants to just be like, why is she here? I would rather be seeing her mother, Amy Choi. I didn't know that because I don't watch that trash TV show. So I don't know who punched who. I was never watching Who Punched Who. I'll tell y'all the same thing I told my mother. I don't know how y'all watch that crap because me, no way. No way, Jose. Just ain't going down. Exactly. Ava Jerome, she's just misunderstood, okay? When she tries to be nice, people take advantage of her, okay? So it's not always her fault. Because it's usually somebody else's fault. I mean, sometimes it's her fault, but most of the time it's somebody else's fault, okay? They just misunderstood Ava. So that's why. Now, two of the things that she did wrong, fine. She shouldn't have killed Connie, and she shouldn't have switched Morgan's pills. Did you know? As far as covering up for Paul Hornsby, that wasn't on her. I mean, I'm just saying. He had dirt on Ava. So, like, what was she supposed to do? Not be there for her daughter by going to prison on some false recording? I don't watch that nonsense. It should be taken off the air. I'm holding strong with y'all tonight. Anything that's supporting that crap TV show that I refuse to put in my description. Nobody switched my medication. What do you keep talking about? Keep bringing me into things. I'm dead. Rachel told Tomas Cat pretending to be his mother. Are you talking about Days of Our Lives? Does this, like, the new Theo on Days is killing it, and his confrontation with JJ today was really good. Really? What was it about? I didn't get a chance to watch Days of Our Lives today, but I still want to talk about it. So let me see. What did they have their confrontation about? What he mad about? It was about JJ shooting him years ago. Ava switched the medication. She's an expert. Oh. Of course he would go back to her. Oh my gosh. All that build up and they put Sarah and Xander back sleeping together. Of course. Of freaking course. Evil always wins, so I'm not surprised. Why am I not surprised that Sarah and Xander are sleeping together yet again? Oh, Lord, these shows. Luckily, I don't be as invested with Days as with General Hospital. But I'll tell you right now, General Hospital, what I'm not going to tolerate, don't even think about letting Michael sleep with Willow again. I swear, don't even think about it. If you even think of thinking about it, you got another thing coming. I will go there myself and make sure I pull Michael off of Willow myself. I will break the fourth wall and be like, get up that bed. Michael, you will not ask the chat room if they think that Tony or Andre on Days. JJ during the blackout triggered his trauma and he went off about JJ not telling him he was going to be a cop. And JJ treated him like he was up to no good like last time. Ooh. I like Michael and Jacinda. Yeah, I just got to find a way to forget about Jacinda sleeping with Days in General Hospital. Don't mention Milo sleeping together. I'll try not to, but I just had to put Jacinda maybe Michael's family. My day went good. Well, Ava didn't give Rick. She gave him a placebo. Exactly. Ava, she had her reasons. Think about it. Rick taking her money takes away the ability of her to provide for her daughter. So she don't want to ask Sonny for more child support again. So what y'all want? She's a working woman. I don't want Ava sleeping with Rick anymore. I wouldn't care about that. Ava got to sleep with somebody, otherwise she goes cranky. But yeah, Ava was. It turns out Ava is indeed a little bit jealous of Elizabeth, but it's okay. Elizabeth is a saint and believes. Elizabeth Weber, she creates so much good in the community too. But I like that confrontation between Tracy and Monica's sister, though, because Tracy was reading her every single time. She was reading her like a book, okay? I'm like, damn, Tracy don't have no cool. God, she ain't got none. Talking about, oh, please. I'd love for Sasha to come back and be with Michael. Now, that is acceptable. I love how Kyreese says her daughter. Exactly, her daughter. That was it. Ava can. No, she cannot. I don't want Michael with a gold digger. She was just with Drew. No, thank you. Oh, all she did was, yeah, but you know. I just don't feel comfortable for James being around Nathan right now. He better not be thinking about letting that boy live with him, because that ain't going down like that. I will take you to court myself and make sure that you don't have nothing but 5 seconds of visitation with that boy. I know for a fact, Nathan, you don't even got a job right now. So you better not be talking about, oh, Nick James is coming to live with me. Where? Under a bridge? So work is doing well. And it's awesome. I'm working on my startup company. See, Veronica never asked Monica or Tracy for it. She sure didn't. But we all know she's up to no good, because I saw her in a promo with Drew. So you see that right there. And so the gun that was used to shoot Drew was Edward Quartermaine's gun. So I think Willow shot him because she was sneaking out the way. I want Cody to be caught in bed with Ava by Molly. Molly would be heartbroken and suicidal. Not suicidal. Who's going to be suicidal over Cody? Over Cody? Please. And Ava better not sleep with him. Yes, I like the boring couple. Nathan do have a job. He wasn't fired at the PCP. Well, he ain't getting back to work yet. They haven't had him on the payroll in over 7 years. It's going to take some time, okay? Let's give us a few days before we do all that. We need him to pass a new physical, him to take a mental health thing. Like what? So we supposed to just still have him after 7 years? Like nothing happened? Like I didn't have to already, like we didn't have to pay workers' compensation for his death all that time? Like we didn't have to pay out crap? The pensions? Who did Michael date that was an escort? Christina told Michael not to be judgmental. Michael said had gone out with an escort. Abby. Abby was an escort. Abby was an escort. The Reeves twins can rocks for real and never come back. Like all I know, like I said, but yeah, it was Abby. Maybe it's Monica's sister whom shot Drew. You think they should take out Tony's deal and take the payout for Titan? Nah. Just give them Mara and give Titan back. Demara and Titan just be separate. Abby was a stripper. Oh. Then who was the escort? I thought she was an escort too. Nathan was robbed in 7 years. Britt let Obrick grieve for 2 years. So what that excuse? Well, the excuse is Obrecht always put a man before her daughter, okay? She treated her daughter like pure shit because she was chasing after a man. That's the difference. That's the excuse, okay? She didn't raise Nathan at all because she was chasing after a man, and she treated her daughter like shit. Because she was chasing after a man, just like a whole lot of pathetic single moms do. They sit there and then they love to play that card. Like they may have kept their kids around, but they treated them like pure shit, and Obrick was that one of them. Chasing after her daddy who didn't even want her ass. But yet she expects Britt to be grateful for her. Hell no. I'm not grateful for nothing. She didn't pay for nothing. She didn't pay for Britt to go to college. She didn't pay for Britt's medical school. Britt had to pay all of that. Okay? Britt did nothing but the bare minimum and treated her like crap. Never gave that girl no birthday present. Never said I love you. Never even said happy birthday. What would you rate the new Theo on days? A 3? I'm sorry, but her daughter was a POS. Oh, her daughter was a POS. Her daughter was a POS. But what about Obrecht? And Theo was probably like, I don't know, maybe a 5, maybe a 3. No, a 5, because Brady Black is a 4 and will never, ever, ever be anything more. Well, then good for that specific friend. I'm talking about mothers like Liesl Obrecht, though. That's who I'm talking about. Liesl Obrecht type mothers. They treat their daughters like pure shit. Talk about, oh, I raised you, and expect you to be grateful as adults. Yeah, Liesl is cool, but never gave Britt a birthday party. Forget a birthday party. She never even said happy birthday. She didn't even say happy birthday, let alone a party. No present, no hug, no nothing. Liesl put Cesar over her kids too, and Cesar Faison was obsessed over Anna. Exactly, that old crusty English muffin. So Obrecht, she could kick rocks with no shoes and no socks and no damn flip flops. That's what Obrecht could do. She can go straight to hell. She want to get mad that Britt let her grieve. That ass deserved to grieve. That was years of karma. Jason can give Britt all the presents she wants. Theo is being salty. Well, I'd be mad too if someone shot me. I'd be like, well, I didn't forget about the bullet en route to thing. What kind of woman and sister go into the same hospital where her brother died in? Britt's so desperate to go back to the same hospital. Why? Cesar and the birthday party got to do with her grief. It has everything to do with the grief, okay? That's how Obrecht made Britt feel. Britt spent years grieving for the mother she never had. Okay? How about that? But now, because Faison finally died, now Obrecht wanted to act like she could have some sense and be a halfway decent mother. Hell no. She treated Britt like shit. Talk about, I did that for you to be tough. Get the hell out of here. She did that because she treated Britt like shit. So karma came back. She thought both of her kids were dead for 2 years, but she wasn't giving that one damn about none of them all them other years. What did you think of Smitty and Martin's scene today? Um, the last scene I saw of Smitty and Martin, I didn't like Smitty's attitude. I don't know why he went to go pick up Samantha when she was seeing her crackhead mama. Smitty, I like you. You're cute, but don't be doing that. You need to let Samantha see her crackhead of a mother so she know not to be a former crackhead. That ain't right. June is getting her life together. Her voice is sounding better. She's looking beautiful. I knew she would be in that restaurant, working at that restaurant. I knew it. Britt need to have a child with Jason and name her Monica. Mm, 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 mm. I would love a J Britt baby. But no, old Britt, she need to go to hell. She's a piss poor mother. And she expects to get anything less than Britt's white ass to kiss. So F that. Britt ain't interested in none of old Britt's cries now. Now you want to act like you could faint over seeing Britt and go to hell, Liesel old Britt. Go straight to hell. Her old nasty ass. Mm-mm. Claire and the loser. Cause y'all know it's true. Y'all know everything I said was true about Liesel. So I'm Team Britt all the way, every day, twice on Sunday, 3 times on Monday. Talk about, oh, now you need our money and blah 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 blah. You damn right she wanted to get a loan from Nina. Britt can't get pregnant. She can only steal embryos. Oh, so she ain't trying to get pregnant. Okay? Claim a child she didn't raise, and Dante raised Rocco, but Britt wasn't thinking about Rocco and she was thinking about Maxie. Now all of a sudden she thinks about Maxie's wishes. Yep, that's right. She ain't had out of sight, out of mind. Okay, she be busy. It ain't nothing personal. Poppy standing. I told you I don't want to. I don't want to read about that shop. Who would care anyway? She's an old rusted out, old cracked out um crackhead, and she's an old Asian slut anyways. No, nobody care about her. Don't nobody care. Of the tramp from Asia. Rick probably smell. She probably do. But as far as talk about shit moms, she sure is. She's an old washed out crackhead. I knew you would be back in heat at some point. I'm just surprised she got close, but now they only fighting because Britt claims, which I don't believe is the full story. Oh, yeah, Alexis should have smelled him stalking her. Sure should have, unless he put on some cologne or some deodorizer. It don't matter. It don't matter. That was still the grudge was still there underneath all that time. Okay, that's what Britt's inner child felt like. Okay, Britt's inner child was mad. So yeah, she pretended to be nice before she died. Sure, but that was just when life was good right now. Britt didn't teach her no life coping skills. Britt still got to figure that out as an adult. So therefore, Obrick is getting what she gets. If you didn't teach your children no problem solving skills when they were younger, what the hell? So now that they old, you expect them to just be of all forgiveness. Talk about, was our first time living. Well, bitch, it's Brit. Well, that bitch Obrick, it's Brit's first time living too. Ava has probably been changing Rick's diaper. She seems to be into that sort of thing. What do you think of Danny and Andre staying married? To spite Bill, hell yeah. But Haley, on the other hand, she need to catch some hands. Haley need to catch some hands. I'm telling you that right now. I like she's still like, Haley got too much mouth for me. She got way too much mouth. I'm like, So Haley, you can catch Danny's hands. Grown woman to grown woman. It's time for Haley and Danny to really fight. Like, we got that little slap on the first episode. I mean, that little punch on the first episode, but we need more than that. Okay, it's time for Danny to show Haley way better than she can tell her. I think so too, Marlick, and giving him sponge baths. Britt still want Danny. That's why she got thing. Why do you always give Dr. Obrick such static and always forgive Ava a blank check of forgiveness for all the crimes she does? Look, because here's the difference. The difference is, at least when Ava chose a man over her kids, she waited until Kiki was an adult when she made those mistakes with Kiki. That's the difference. When Kiki was a child, Ava shielded her from all of that. Kiki said multiple times growing up that she thought Ava was the best mom ever, outside of because Ava raised Kiki to be best friends instead of a mother and daughter relationship. That's the difference. Okay, so Ava wasn't the best mom with Kiki, but we see where she don't treat Avery like her best friend. She don't treat Avery like her best friend. She treats her like her mother. She's a mother to Avery. So that's the whole difference between Obrick and Ava. Okay, the reason why Ava ended up treating Kiki like that as an adult, because she raised her to be best friends with her. So that's the whole difference. Okay, that's the whole different situation. Kiki was already an adult when they were fighting over men. But when Britt was a child, Obrick treated her like shit. And that was confirmed over and over and over again by Britt herself. And it showed. Meanwhile, Ava treated Kiki nicely for the most part until later in adulthood. I'm just saying. Here we go, jumping through hoops to pretend you're 8. It's the truth, though. It's the truth. The truth shall set you free. I'm not. If Ava was a bad mom to Kiki growing up, I would have called her out on it. She was a bad mom to Kiki as an adult. Okay? But Kiki said many times growing up that she thought Ava was the best mom ever. She said that. She said it. Not me. This ain't me saying it, it's Kiki. Kiki said that Ava, growing up, I thought you were the mom ever. How's that different? She slept with Kiki's man. She slept with Morgan. Oh, please. No. Tell the full story. Kiki left Morgan for Michael the first round. So therefore, he was fair game. I've seen Morgan. He's fine. Now I don't need to. I don't need to be sleeping with the same people that my child slept with because that's just fucking nasty. But you see, as long as Morgan took a shower and I don't know, but like you see, but this isn't about me. This is about Ava, okay? So therefore, Ava will sleep with all of Avery's boyfriends too one day. Oh, please, don't want her old ass. Nobody want her old ass. That ain't true. Ava and Kiki, but Ava still ain't learned her lesson about men and pills. Yeah. But she treats Avery better than Obrick treated Britt. So therefore, I stand on business. Obrick, she can go straight to hell with gasoline panties on. While Ava, she's going to hell too. She's going to hell too with gasoline draws on. Hers don't defend Ava sleeping with Morgan. All right, you're right. I can't defend that. That's nasty. Okay, I can't defend that. Who the hell am I fooling? That's just outright nasty. Okay? But we all know Ava's a tramp. We all know Ava is a tramp. But I'm just saying, but still, that ain't no military secret. Ava Jerome is a tramp. But still, a tramp that happened to be a good mother to the second one. The first one, Ava nice until Avery turned 18. No. She's going to be nice to Avery for life. That's her baby girl. She loves her. Okay? She would die for Avery. Leave Dr. O's panties alone, you sicko. I ain't saying nothing about Obrick's panties. What did I say about her panties? I seriously don't even remember saying anything about her panties. Ava will be... No. Like, Ava, they need to bring back Connie Vininsky. I wouldn't let Ava touch me with a pole. You must have had me all the way twisted if you think that's going down. Ava is strictly dickly, so you ain't got to worry about that. If it ain't a dick, Ava ain't swallowing it. Let me stop. Why did I have to say that? But still, it's the truth. It's the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. We didn't see. That's not true. That's not true. We saw the last time the scene we saw together wasn't that long ago. It was when Ava dropped Avery. Hello, okay. Look, Ava standing out there stealing Kiki's priest. Hold up. No, you better rewrite history. Don't go. See, here you go. Here you go, rewriting history. Rewriting history. It was the other way around. Ava got with Griffin, then Kiki slept with them. I could defend it, but saying Morgan was overage. She might be nice to Avery, or that nightmare she had about Avery all grown up will come true with Carly up in her face too. Oh, she don't have to worry about that. I just spit out my drink, Ava. But no, Ava was with Griffin first, and then Kiki took her back. So as far as I'm concerned, they already did that. So they're even so I don't know why people are still talking about Ava sleeping with Stone Corinthos, Morgan Stone Corinthos, when Kiki got even. She took Ava's man. Kiki learned to steal a man from Ava. Yep, she sure did. She learned it first class. The cast members had just changed on showing people on contract and recurring. Ava stole, and Kiki stole Griffin. So now we're even. And look at it now. Kiki's still stealing Griffin. Griffin now found his way over to Young and the Restless to go reunite with Kiki. So Griffin is coming to Young and the Restless October 16th. Yes, because they needed a new cop that won't solve cases. So. Yes, Ava, she is so worth everything. Ava is such a wonderful woman. But I do think Rick's going to try, but he will not succeed in killing Alexis because Ava's coming to the rescue. Griffin was the most boring character. Yeah, cute but boring. Sounds about right. But all right, my folks, I'm going to call this stream a night. This was lots of fun. Kyreese Days celebrated 60 years and the cast was intertwined today. Nice. So Griffin Monroe is going to be a guy in the blue for GCPD. Interesting shift. Yep. But have a great night, Black Purple, Ed in the Bank, Marlakey, Star, Gemini, Dewan, Danny Bear 87, Darby, Ed the Bank, before I forget, hey Tanya, Tammy, Gordon, Rocky, yes, have a great night, everyone. I will be back at some